Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to World of Horror. Sorry about not doing the spinny mouse thing, I was readjusting my microphone. So on the last episode we played Mizukio Faded, and we had some fun. It was a headache-inducing run though, because some shenanigans happened, unfortunately. But it was a pretty great run. I don't think it was as legendary as Determination Koeiji, but it was pretty great. And so I think, I've been seeing a lot of Miku fan art getting retweeted onto my Twitter feed, so I think it's a Miku game. I think it's a Miku game and a Miku day. I am recording this a bit earlier than I normally do, so I apologize if there are any Ermerdales or Emmerdales in the future. But we will try to find the fault, and we will correct it, and get back to Shiokawa as soon as we can. I don't really know who we want to try. I think we could maybe go Kathak Otarasu, or perhaps we could do Ithutu. There's a lot of interesting... I don't really respect Goizo. I don't really respect Goizo at all. I don't really want to do Yagathag, especially as Miku, where we have to rest so many times. Let's go Kathakatasaru. Stop it before it devours us all. I would love to see some sort of like Wayne June World of Horror crossover where he just narrates like some of the dialogue in this game. That'd be great. I really ought to do a Darkest Dungeon thing again. I originally, let's see, Cherry Bomb, so Charisma check, probably not happening, because that's one of our lowest stats. We'll probably be around like 6 or 7 when we get to the Lighthouse. Remember your second thing, so we do have to pay attention to that. Flashlight, which we could honestly do Knowledge Miku pretty easily and just use the heavy-duty flashlight. Takahashi and then Dex check. Dex check definitely happening. Pretty much anything, like, if you get Super Smash Bros. A Sign of Nurgle or Talk to the Hand as Miku, you're most likely going to be able to guaranteed get that. Especially if you're playing on default perks, so you can get like a quick thinking, or a folklore knowledge here or there. But, library notes? Oh boy, so we're gonna be rolling the slot machine, gambling addiction, go. Hey man, at least I'm gambling my sanity and not my money. That's probably more beneficial, right? Please, I beg you. I beg you, please. I just want to see, I just want to see the Doom Slayer. I want to see a Doom advertisement, thank you. So I was thinking about, I think I'm gonna wait until we get to some sort of milestone. Like, I think maybe like episode 200 or something, but we're gonna hit the reset button eventually and just start from the beginning again. But we're gonna wait for the milestone. We're gonna wait for some sort of personal milestone or for some sort of like development milestone where it would actually warrant starting over. So it's time to roll the dice. You love to see this, especially because it makes the bath more valuable. Enthrallment is kind of interesting. Witness Curse is bad. I think we actually take... We're not on 7th Curse, right? I didn't pick 7th Curse, right? We picked Hunted by the Cult. So we'll do Enthrallment. Hermit's actually pretty good. Like, we like Hermit. And I think I just said Kermit. I meant to say Hermit, but, you know. Does this look like a frog to you? You don't want... Hermit is, like, best ally. By far and large. And that's just because she helps you clutch a game. Like, obviously, like, Ryoko and Kyoko are statistically a lot better, but... Hello there, dog. What are you doing today? What are you doing on this fine morning? And by that I mean, like, the sun is setting, so almost evening. You're gonna hop down there? Yep. Well, you are gonna have to wait. Man, it's always when I turn on the recording software. And the dog's deaf, so it's not like she can just hear me start talking. But it's like, every single time I hit record on OBS, the dog, who is sleeping peacefully, soundly, or just vibing, you know, just hanging out, the moment I hit record on OBS, is like, jumps off the bed, is like, hey, you want to go play outside? It's like, we were playing outside earlier. We can go do that after the video's done. But you're gonna have to wait a hot minute. And speaking of waiting a minute, what the heck are we gonna be doing here? We got Akamanto, your boy, Freaky Feature, Violent Vigil, Mermaids, but no botany. We're in kind of an awkward spot, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that Mermaids is probably the easiest one to do. Which is kind of funny, because we really don't want to get cadavered, which is very easy to happen in, like, you can get cadavered pretty easily in, well, I mean, most mysteries that take you out of town can cadaver you. I think that because it's Miku, I actually don't care about the compass at all, so let's just get a weapon, dude. Of course, if you're, okay, that's pretty bad. That's actually not that bad. I think that we keep throwing, like, here's the thing, if you're gonna get money at the tree, you always take the Gundam money at the start of the game. Like, it's just something that I forget to do. So, because that we got, drain damage, we should get the flashlight, because we're not gonna use the heavy-duty flashlight at all. So, we'll take this, and then, like, the steak knife is still completely viable. That's, what a wonderful tree. Like, actually, the only bad thing that happened was we can't use the, heavy bonk anymore. But, luckily for us, the steak knife is a perfectly good weapon that we can actually use very well. We actually can walk. That's, an interesting play. I'm only saying we walk because we have low reason right now, and we're not gonna fight him, right? So we might as well get the plus 15% doom from the seaside, although we will take reason damage from it, which is kind of unfortunate. Never mind. You know what? Let's just, I'm just gonna chalk that up to the side quests scale with Harbinger of Doom, and not the, This is an interesting choice, so we'll talk about this for a minute, but I want to finish what I was saying. I'm gonna chalk that up to the side quest damage you take from investigating the seaside twice scales with Harbinger of Doom, and I'm not going to take that as the +1 reason from that event doesn't actually exist. But, you know, the world may never know. Maybe, okay, so this is an interesting choice, right? We could either fight, which you never want to do. Like, even if you want to level up, you almost never want to fight. The bloated teacher is too tanky of an enemy to even, like, even want to deal with in the first place. But, there's a really interesting decision here, right? Because checking out the lockers gives you a guaranteed 2 fund, and turning on the lights gives you +2 reason. And so, if I was lower health, like, let's say I was, like, 6'4", or 5'6", or, like, even 6'6", right? Like, 6 stamina, 6 reason, I would actually check out the lockers 100% of the time. Because we have 0 funds right now, and Jar of Blood, if we were low health, could really hurt us, because it's -3 in your respective stat. And so, since we have such high stamina, like, we almost have our max stamina, then we take turn on the lights. Okay, you know what, never mind. Never mind. Just never mind. This doesn't prevent you from gaining reason. Neither does this. So I guess it's just, I was completely wrong. It gives you +1 reason, and it doesn't even work to begin with. This is minus stamina, I think. Yep, okay, so that's fine. We don't have the stats to actually do that, like go to the other world. And we really do not want to get Frostbite. If you get Frostbite on Miku in the early game, you probably just lose. So we haven't fought an enemy yet, right? We have not fought an enemy yet. The first enemy, hilariously, is probably going to be the Mad Janitor. 16% Doom. Okay, so we've got Stock-chan as our first enemy. We can probably just fight her. This is a 10 lad, so we can get 270% and then just send them. You love to see the full 200. I don't think you should be able to hear it. Okay, I don't think you can hear it, but my cat is snoring in the background. And she's old, so I'm not gonna bother her. Jesus Christ, that was horrible. Good lord, what is happening here? I mean, now we're playing damage control, actually. Because that failed. That's technically a misplay on my part because I didn't prep the other two attacks, but you don't really expect to lose two 70% and a 60% in a row. Like, you expect to at least land one of them. Confronting the man is a luck check, so that's actually our best shot. Oh, it's a perception check, actually. Whoops. The Dream Man. Well, it did heal us, so that's nice. So this is the end of the mystery, and because... So here's the thing. Because Fetid Fumes exists, we're gonna rest one more time. Also because, we're just gonna burn it. Hashtag burn it all down, but, Oh, it's your boy again. We're gonna take the minus reason because we want to get doomed already. So the question is, do we want to, like... How do we want to do this? We're getting... I don't think we're gonna level up, actually. We're gonna get to, like... It's gonna give us 50, right? Because it's... Well, it's plus 15. Oh, no, it's gonna give us 65, so we're gonna be, like, right there, right? I should probably know this. So do we want to hashtag burn it all down, or do we want to get rid of Hermit? I don't think we want to get rid of Hermit. Hermit is useful. So hashtag burn it all down. Because let's just burn it all down, dude. Being burned is bad. However... Oh, it's going to give us 45? Okay. Wait, what? That's... Okay, so that was actually... I don't think this does anything. I actually don't think this does anything at all. Skipping the line will cost you more. It costs you 3% Doom anyways. Or 2% Doom, actually, for the doctor. 3% Doom for the pharmacy. I actually have no idea what that does. So the thing that's fun about Miku is that she has such an easy lighthouse that we don't really have to worry about the skill check that much. Because, I mean, look at it. First mystery, and we're already climbing up on the stats. So, she has, like, the best lighthouse in the game. Like, if we wanted to move Heaven and Earth for it, we could probably get to 8 knowledge. Not probably, we could. We're not going to because it's bad, but... I think we want to probably go... You know what? We're gonna go EXP here, because the sooner we can get doomed already, the sooner we could, the happier we'll be. Now, the question is that there's a lot of roads closed potential here. We probably want to do Vigil next to last, but we need to do... We need to do some sort of forest mystery first. Because we really need to go to the frickin' hospital. And so look, 2% Doom, 2% Doom. That's how much it cost. We got free painkillers, and then let's get rid of the burn, which will be 2. Oh no, treatment doesn't scale up. See? It's, I don't think Winds of Plague does anything, like, at all. Trusty little human skull up there, observing your every move. Probably want to pop the... Do we even want to bother with the painkiller? I think not going for the compass was a bad idea, but our Doom's kind of crawling up there. This is actually kind of a weird one, for sure. But let's do something crazy here, dude. Back to the dog. I was hoping that we could buy, like, literally any C slot. And we aren't going to. Oh my god. I think we lose the game if we restock again. I mean, I think that might have actually just lost us the game in general, but that's so unlucky. We're in too deep. Is it time to try the map? It's time to Hail Mary the map. Because we just wanted a C slot, but we didn't get it. So it works on the village and the forest. We'll have to pay attention to that. I mean, interestingly enough, unless we get cadavered where our health is fine, well, that's actually a better. That's Joseph. You love to see Joseph Ferris. Like, even though we're playing Miku, I think losing the stamina is still probably better. Stalker Girl, let's go. So, Stalker Girl is the second enemy, correct? Wait, there was another enemy, actually. Oh, crap, who was it? It was the, wait, did we fight Stock-chan first or after the Mad... We fought Stalker-chan before the Mad Janitor. So it's... Or Stock-chan, oh god. So it's the Mad Janitor, right? Or did we... No, wait, we fought Stock-chan in the... It's Stock-chan, it's Stock-chan. Don't big brain it, you got it. This is a rough enemy to fight. This is a really rough enemy to fight. 55% hit chance. Like, I think we have to fight because we don't want to, like, die, but... So, if we... I mean, we just want to do this, I guess. She'll go up to 11. And then can we kill her with Desperation? Hopefully? Yeah, no? Aw, crap. We have to Hail Mary it a little bit. Oh, no. I mean, we're not gonna die, but we, you know, oh my god. Alright, so we lost. That's unfortunate. We've unfortunately missed a lot of, I wouldn't say necessary, but we've missed a lot of, we missed a lot of hits that run. And that definitely did contribute to our death. So 17 minutes, 21 seconds, I'll give you another one. I'll definitely give you another one. It's just the hardships of playing Miku. You know what? Let's get freaking crazy, dude. I actually think that Ill-Fated is super good for Miku because she just needs that early Doomed already, and her run is so good. So maybe we'll go back to being hunted by the cult, because I actually think that might be harder. We're not gonna mess up this time with the, who did we have? I don't actually remember who we had. It was Ath Yellow. No. Was it Kathak? We never tried to run, right? Yeah, it was Kathak. I remember that. I remember reading it. I remember reading the dialogue. Okay, knowledge, dexterity, charisma. You love to see it. We can probably get all three of these things very easily. No Takahashi. This is a lie. There is no Takahashi. So, heavy bonk is in play for sure, because knowledge and virtual reality. Remember your second thing, so we have to do that, and then cherry bomb. Probably. Okay, so let's look at the mysteries real quick. That's not the button that looks at the mysteries. This is the button that looks at the mysteries. We have to go in our freaking closet, dude. It's your boy again, so good thing we didn't escape from Akamanto. Oh. Oh. You love to see that. Okay. Freaking Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival. That's actually, like, super good. Like, this actually means we could get a dex weapon as well. We don't have to get the heavy bonk. In fact, oh my god, we have so many great mysteries. We could go Bulletin first. Like, here's the thing. One of the reasons why Fear Festival is so good to do early is because, well, Fear Festival is just the best mystery in the game as far as, like, winning goes. Like, if you get Fear Festival, I do honestly believe your chances of winning go up by, like, 30%. Because it's just, like, let me explain. You can, A, full heal, B, get an army, of people who can give you run-winning buffs. C, yes, it is the forest, but any damage you can take, you can heal. At the cost of Doom, yeah, but if you go in... Like, here's the thing. If you go in early, especially with this god-awful stat line, you're gonna lose pretty much all of your checks. And you're gonna take damage. But you can heal it up. You can heal it up for basically nothing. And if you go in later, you can either fully heal or get an army of allies who basically can win you the game. Like, you get a couple Kyokos, you get a couple Ryokos, and it's just done. You win. So I think we're gonna go... And finally, probably one of the best things, like one of the best marks that I can give Fear Festival, it is an out-of-town mystery that you can just click on at the very beginning. Right, like a lot of the out-of-town mysteries are dangerous, like Household Hell, Violent Vigil, especially if you mess up the ritual and you have to, like, fight all of the guests who do minus reason damage. It can be freaking brutal, dude. But for Fear Festival, you can just click on that and you don't have to worry about it. You can get through it pretty easily. So we're gonna do... Well, that was a huge mistake. I cannot believe I did that. Wow. So, this is probably, like, one of the first times that I've accidentally, like, skipped pretty much the entire setup of the run. So, things are gonna get wild here, boys. I think first things first is get Paranoia, and now we can't use a dexterity weapon. Get Hunger to make our life harder for us. Buy a compass, and then just pray to God. Let's do it, dude. So, Paranoia and Hunger are both really bad. You love to see this. I mean, this is an obvious one. You don't want to fight because you don't have a weapon, and fighting a bloated teacher is almost always bad. And you're at max reason, and the reason doesn't even heal you anyways, so just go to the freaking dog shop and buy a steak knife. Or, you know, something that's actually a viable weapon. Now, you might be wondering, but you got Paranoia, so that's -1 dexterity. Why'd you do that? Here's the deal. Listen here, Jack. We have the Spiral Hood. Might as well. Like, yeah, you have a chance of getting EXP, but it's a freaking, like, knowledge check, right? So here's the deal, right? We're gonna get the Spiral Hood. That's +2 dexterity. So, boo-hoo, we would be at 6, but now we're at 5. Aw, man, if only. Need Hermit. What do we want to do here? I think tapping into his power is... This is the Doom one, so let's get out of here. This is the one that if you fail it, like, the skull crumbles and you get Doom. You discover the body of a young student clutching a note. I have made a serious error and lapse in judgment. Oh, no. Can you believe that actually happened in real life? We want to spread the damage out a little bit. Especially because its reason is slightly better to take on Miku. Like, on pretty much every other character, I think stamina's the worst health stat, and you should usually dump it if you can. Amazing, by the way. Love to see that. But on Miku, who can heal Doom very easily, you're like, oh yeah, you always want to lose Doom. Not all, or you always want to lose Doom. You do always want to lose Doom. Check them later. Because you really don't want to, like, if you get stalked by something truly evil or you win the lottery, yay. But we already have money and we don't want to potentially get bills. So, if we get bills, then the Jar of Blood salesman can... The humble jar salesman. Oh my god, the small cocoon. A patina ring. Yo, let's go! Well, we're not going to put it on now, because we have a compass, but... That's pretty cool. Health, endurance, stamina. Everything you could ever want. I love how there are some people who just, like, a neuron, like, fired off in their brain just now. Like, huh? Half asleep, you stumble. I mean, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. 1 stamina damage on Harbinger of Doom, I'll stumble. Scavenge the room for useful items, search the room for clues. I think we always scavenge. Like, I'm pretty sure this is a knowledge check. But scavenging to get a free item is just way better. Yeah, this was a perception check. That's fine. We do want to get, like, all stats improved, Doom up. Sure. He had nothing to teach you. Doom is a little risky. Like 26% Doom on your first mystery. Probably over 30 when we're done here. Not looking too good. Just the same line, pretty much. So this will set us nicely. Actually, you know, you want to just do this. Guarantee the 6 to happen. That sounds nice. This sets us up nicely for Desperation. And we can get 85-85. You love to see that. And he's freaking dead. So see, that's what's supposed to happen. Now listen, guys, you gotta listen to me. You gotta like the video. You gotta subscribe. You gotta ring the notification bell. The false DMCA claims are coming. The Eldritch God Google is gonna murder me, dude. You need to remember to like and subscribe. Oh gosh darn it. Everyone is here now. Everyone is watching this video. But the reality is, not everyone is watching this video. And that the imminent arrival of the old god Google. That does sound spooky. Like, you gotta admit, Google. If there was not, like, one of the most powerful companies in the world named... Oh, I mean, here's the thing. Google itself is a scary, super rich company that basically controls everything that we see and read. They're the freaking search engine, dude. What's scarier than the person who gives you your information? And they have nobody's holding them into account on anything. That's, this has been the World of Horror Tinfoil Hat Podcast. 45 EXP, by the way. I don't know, this post was made by DuckDuckGo Gang. Let's freaking go. I've also heard there's something called Brave, but I have no idea what that is. Bruh. Okay, let's set up, dude. Let's set up. Let's see some Polish dentistry, no? How about some Moriko on the television? Let's go. Alright. Let's get the money in case we want to buy something. Little Devil, because it's the greatest costume in the game, besides Kyrie's Ghost Sheet costume. I mean, you know that when I say greatest costume in the game, like, Kyrie is on another freaking plane of existence, so obviously she has the greatest costume, but she also doesn't even qualify, because you can't compare any outfit to the Sheet Ghost. And I'm saying this as somebody who... that was my favorite Halloween costume when I was a kid, was Sheet Ghost. And so, well, I think that Miku is probably my favorite overall character. Kyrie, like, I don't know, man, I'm so freaking... I'm so freaking conflicted. Like, my three favorite characters is Kyrie, Miku, and Moriko. But I kind of have fallen away from Moriko a little bit, because, well, she is super fun to play. You know, it's like, a Moriko run is usually the same every time, because she's just so consistent, which isn't what I necessarily look for in a roguelite. But But Miku is a lot of fun, because she has this, like, terrible early game, but she gets, like, really good in the end game. And then you've got Kyrie, who is a little underpowered. Like, a lot of her perks should probably be built into her actual kit. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, she should get a... Like, I don't think this is a controversial opinion, because Kyrie is not a very strong character. If you want to buff Kyrie, you make it to where she gets a new spell at the end of every mystery, and at the beginning of the lighthouse or whatever. Like, Kyrie... And she should also be able to just have more spells by default. Like, those two things should be built into her kit. She would not be overpowered. She would still be pretty bad if she had her 2 extra spells perk and she gets a new spell at the end of every mystery, she would still be bad. And by bad, I mean, like, average. But if that's what you do if you want to buff Kairi. You'd make her more thematically playable, and you would, you'd actually, like, you would make it to where she has a chance of just winning because of magic. I'll always take Hermit, because, I mean, that's literally minus 10% Doom. Oh no, we're paranoid. What have I done? Of course. Help the dog with the Rubik's Cube. Local woman dressed as a demon helps dog solve Rubik's Cube. Oh my god. Perception check, luck check. Crap. Probably don't want to do that. No. Masafumi is actually useless. Sure, why not? You wonder what's up with that. So we'll rest like one more time instead of going back for another ally. They twitch and move. Oh, it's Bark Woman. She's not everybody's favorite woman. That's Ribcage Woman. Bark Woman is everybody's least favorite woman. Well, actually, I can't speak for you. That is just, we don't stan Bark Woman on this channel. We stan Ribcage Woman. There's a distinction, maybe? Now, what are we gonna... First of all, I don't know what I'm talking about, but secondarily, what the hell are we even doing here? Ah, that's a mistake. I didn't realize. So we take her down to 13, and then brace. Take her to, yeah, I think we take her down to 13, brace, hit her once. Probably, listen, I swear to God, the freaking steak knife will eventually be good. It's just Miku existing. Okay, now we do actually really need to hit this. It's a 70% chance. We really do need to hit this. Thank God for that. And we'll, like, level up mid-combat just because I don't want to die. And I'm just gonna show you, like, it doesn't increase mid-combat. Because that was a mistake on my part. I didn't realize we had to level up. You'd think the freaking flash, I'd notice the freaking flashing box, but, you know. So thank God we're on, thank freaking gosh, we're on, Fable of a Fear Festival. Why are we at 40% Doom? Ah, okay. Plus 2% Doom. 0-0. You love to see it. We're gonna even get up further there, because we're gonna be doing like, oh no. This is gonna be a close one. Especially if we don't get doomed already online. Good time to take a drink of water. I need to get a coaster so you can't hear when I glance down. What do you mean? I mean, we're always doing this. Like, you do this for sure 100% of the time. Now, are we gonna lose because of it? Maybe. I just realized we have 3 C-slot items. So maybe that wasn't the play. Hey, it's our kind of environment, huh? Okay, so I need this, and probably actually need the vending machines. Because I'm pretty sure you can buy healing items at the vending machines, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't think we've ever been there. So we're gonna get Reason, and then drink the water. So we need to find out what the cutoff point for the Spiral Hood is gonna be. right? Like, when do we say, like, enough is enough? We need to do this, because we really, really do not want to get caught with roads closed. Like, that's a great way to lose. Would you like money, brother? Thank you. You love to see that. Okay, so Seaside. This is gonna make it to where we're forced to take reason damage, which is a little bit unfortunate, but you know. I don't even remember what our second enemy was. It was Stock-chan, right? Or was that the first episode? Oh no. Or that was the first run, I should say. So, Ritsuko-chan? Is that what her name is? She's back? Ritsuko-chan has jogged into battle. Oh no. Unfortunately, our accuracy is still terrible. We didn't get panicked, did we? Yeah, this is just power. She's powerful. So we could potentially kill her in 2 turns. We could throw the patina ring, the empty bottle and stuff. The problem is that we're still, like, we're in a tricky spot where we need to level up so that we can heal, so that we can feed the monument so we don't doom out, but we need to wear the spiral hood so we can actually fight. We do have Fujiko. We can kick. That's a better chance than our frickin'... Thank God for adrenaline, by the way. Yeah, I mean, we could, like, do 12 damage as a meme. How's our bracelet? Oh my god, our brace is great. You wanna do 90% kicks? Let's go. Can we potentially... Oh my god. We can rely on a single 90% chance to win. That's actually super good. Let's go! Fujiko coming in clutch. In fact, because of that, we actually don't have to use the spiral hood yet, which is really funny. Aw, crap, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I misclicked that hard. Get lost. Who needs a map? Let's go. This is the book that we don't need. We're gonna do some science here. Do you need both of the books to summon? Oh, we don't even have a light source, so never mind. Although we might pick up a flashlight at some point, so... Throw the patina ring in the storage. I mean, we can throw the patina ring. The patino? The patina. Yo, free B slot, let's go! You love to see it. But I'm kind of in a pickle that I've been, I don't know if I've sound distracted this episode, but I'm kind of in a pickle that I'm thinking about right now. And it's not a bad pickle at all. It's actually a rather nice pickle. I'm glad to have this as a problem, but the ye old cyber weekend Black Friday Monday sale ends later tonight. Technically it'll already have ended by the time that you watch this video. And you know, I'm in the market for a new monitor because my old one died, and I really like having 2 monitors. And I also decided that maybe for once I should actually try to, like, get a nice monitor. Because these monitors are, like, 8 years old. Maybe 9 years old. Maybe even older than that. They're, old. They're super old. This is how you know my setup is so cursed. I'm on a PC, obviously. I'm on a, by today's standards, a medium-end gaming PC. And I am using, like, almost a decade-old 24-inch 1080p Macintosh monitors. And yeah, it's like they're good, but they have these massive like Mac power bricks, and they faithfully served me for like 6 years, but finally this one on my left is just completely dead. Like it'll give a power signal, like it's being powered, so it's not like the power cable or the power brick or anything like that. Those are fine. The problem is that the monitor itself is just dead. Like it will not display an image no matter what I do. And so I'm in the market for a new monitor, and I was thinking to myself, like, what are we doing to this freaking Rumu Ghost, by the way? I'm very scared. I'm very scared. We'd actually have a better sever if we didn't have the steak knife equipped, and that's kind of funny. We can't run away because it's Kathak Otarasu, right? Yes, the invisible web. So I think this is like, I'll pay you $5 to frig off, because we can do 16 damage, and then... So here's the thing, we gotta offer and then brace? Is this like actually... I cannot believe we don't want to do that. We want to offer. And then we have to brace again and then sever, is that right? Oh my god. Because remember, desperation doesn't affect the sever damage at all. Okay, for the purposes of survival, we're making every goddamn strength check in the game. This is a dexterity check. This is a perception check. This is a dexterity check. Let's go, boys! Where's Doomed already? Oh, no. We definitely don't have the Doom to reroll. C3! Oh no! A1! Miku to A1, Hermit to B1. Oh no, it's Cadaver. That's actually fine. 25% chance, B3! Fujiko to A2. Please, for the love of God, fail this check. I beg you. Oh, thank God. Actually, we took damage there. I thought you didn't... What do you mean we learned a new spell? We failed it. If you succeed, you're supposed to get -2 reason and a new spell. We failed the check. We got -2 reason and a new spell. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Am I getting owned? You're -1%. Okay, thank God. Road's closed after we've already done the mystery. So, empty bottle filled out with water. And probably just freaking damage control, dude. What do we got on the freaking mystery screen, my God? Akamanso. Oh my God, we could actually win this. That's funny. Although we're probably not going to, because 2 bosses back-to-back is really rough. Especially when you have, very bad stats. We're gonna level up. We're gonna get 30 EXP. Yeah, we'll probably level up from this mystery so we don't have to... Jesus Christ. I actually, like, in hindsight, we should not have taken folklore studies. We should have taken looting so that we could get money and then buy a freaking sewing kit from the doctor. I think that was actually a throw by taking folklore studies. Like, it was just immediate survive the mansion that I was thinking about, but in the long term, we definitely needed money. So we'll have to sell both the compass and the empty bottle just to afford 1 stamina item, but we should be able to... If we took looting, we would have probably been able to afford 2 stamina items, or at least experimental treatment. Highly bad. And because of this girl right here, then we're in a... I thought that was kicking. Because of this girl right here, we're in a really bad spot as well. Can we do this? Because it's 3 attacks regardless, then we should do that. pray that it hits, and then pray that we can kill her with desperation. Thankfully, we don't have any bonus damage, so we can just take this at face value that it doubles. Okay, 2 90% chances. Let's go, boys. Incredible. Incredible. We have missed a lot of key damage in this run. It was, ultimately, we had a couple of good runs, although, I think that it kind of sucks to lose to a miss, because it just, like, you're like, oh, you know, the 90% damage, or the 90% chance, we should be able to count on this rather reliably, but, you know, it happens. We've played a lot of this game, and so you're bound to get bad RNG eventually. But, and I mean, we probably used up all of our good RNG in the last episode, let's just be honest. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching this episode of World of Horror. I never really finished my monitor story, but basically, I'm in a Catsup versus Catsup situation, where I found a 4K 27-inch monitor. They're both LG, by the way, so it's the same brand. LG wins regardless. But it's a 4K 27-inch monitor with 99% color reproduction and like a 5 millisecond response time, which is nice because a lot of the monitors that say like 1 millisecond response time, they're lying to you. They have a special mode that makes the picture quality look absolutely garbage and like borderline unplayable that has a 1 millisecond response time, but the actual like manufacturer and everybody in the world would say don't use that. So actually just having a monitor that's like, yeah, it's 5 millisecond response time on like the setting that you want, then that's nice. But it's a 4K 27-inch monitor. But the problem is that it's a 60 hertz refresh rate. And then, but it is like, it's the cheaper of the two that I was looking at. It's 350 bucks. And then the other one that I was looking at is a very popular one. It's the 2K 27-inch 144 hertz refresh rate with 98% color reproduction. And it says 1 millisecond response time, but actually on the mode that you want to run it at, it's like 5 to 7. Because the 1 millisecond response time quality mode is so bad that, like, it would look worse than like a crappy, cheap monitor. You know what I mean? Like, it would look a lot worse. So, you want to run it on the mode that's like 5 to 7 millisecond response time because it looks beautiful. And I can't really... Like, I feel like it is literally just Catsup, because my current monitor is a 60 hertz one, which is actually kind of crazy considering that it is like 9 years old, but at the time it came out, it was a pretty high-end monitor, I think. And, you know, I've never experienced a higher hertz refresh rate than 60, so it would be really interesting to see what 144 is like. And 2K is probably way better than, like... So here's the thing, when it comes to actual video games, I could game on like a 720 monitor, right? Because, I mean, look at your screen right now. Do you think that you need 4K for this game? Like, I would be surprised if this game could even, like, render it. I mean, it obviously can, but, I mean, I'm being a little facetious here, but, like, you know, the games that I play, World of Horror, Noita, Hades, Dead by Daylight, Final Fantasy XIV, these are not, like, super, like, this isn't Crysis. You know, I don't play Crysis, I don't play, like, Call of Duty, like, with, like, cutting-edge graphics, or, like, Battlefield with its, like, physics rendering or whatever. You know, I don't play those games, and so I don't really... Like, the only reason I need a nice monitor is for Adobe Premiere, so that I can actually, like, accurately see what I'm working on, which is, like, probably one of probably one of the worst reasons to buy a monitor, I'm gonna be honest with you. And so, because I'm not, like, a super professional, and I don't need, like, I mean, if you want to get, like, a really good monitor, you know, all the tech channels will say, like, oh, this $450 monitor, This is actually a budget choice. It's like, how dare you? What is money to you? That $450 for a freaking screen is budget to you. But, and that's on sale. It's like the reason why I gotta do it tonight is because both of the monitors that I'm looking at are $100 off. So, like, you know, that's why I'm recording this episode early, is because I'm gonna go stare at like PNGs of monitors for like 2 hours before the sale ends, and then decide, do I want the pretty picture with a lower refresh rate, or the pretty picture with the higher refresh rate, but slightly worse color. They're both IPS monitors, like, I am aware of that. Like, there's TN monitors, which are, like, for people who only care about refresh rates in gaming, like, for, like, Counter-Strike fiends, I guess. And then there's VN, which are much more popular, because they look very nice, and they have really high refresh rates as well. And then there's the IPS monitors, which is for people, like, losers like me, who use Adobe Creative Cloud. And so I'm looking at LG because all of their stuff is an IPS monitor. So that means that it has, like, really accurate color reproduction, which, I'm gonna be honest, like, I use the Creative Cloud, and I'm like one of those guys, but I'd never heard the words monitor color reproduction on the RGB scale until I actually started researching what monitor I should buy for what I do. So I'm probably just gonna go with the 2K one, but, like, at the same time, I kind of want the 4K one that has the 60 hertz, because Skyrim would look really good in 4K, you know what I mean? And that's why I'm at the freaking catch-up debacle, because it's like, I'm thinking to myself, I would really like a 4K monitor, because it would make Skyrim and my modded Oblivion with like 200 gigabytes of mods in it look absolutely freaking stunning. But then I would also really like to be able to have a refresh rate that people consider, like, good for gaming. But at the same time, I don't even know, like, is that all just marketing? Or, like, do esports professionals actually care? Right, like, here's the thing. I am a normal person. That experts have disputed this claim because I've made over 125 videos, or this is the 125th video, of a single indie game that hasn't even come out yet. But would I notice the difference between a 60 hertz monitor and a 144 hertz monitor? Like, that's the freaking problem, is that I can't just, like, go down to my local Best Buy and be like, hey, can I look at your monitors to see if there's a difference? Like, can you hook up a 144 hertz monitor for me so I can see? You used to be able to do that, but you can't do that anymore. Because, you know, there's a waves arms around wildly, points out window. There's kind of something happening right now. But anyways, I've rambled on for too long. You know, they're both around the same price range, and they're both $100 off, so... And they both have amazing reviews, and they both have terrible reviews. So I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'll probably... Man, it's like... What, like, is there even a difference? I don't even know, dude. Like, is 144 hertz only for, like, people who are, like, super sweaty at, like, League of Legends? Or is there actually a difference? Like, will I actually notice a difference? I don't know, dude. You know, for, like, a freaking video editor, I would probably prefer the freaking 4K monitor with a lower refresh rate, because I'm not... You can't upload YouTube videos that are higher than 60 FPS. So it's like... Steel is heavier than feathers. Stay safe out there, bye.